But jiu-jitsu is kind of the priority. It's kind of the priority, and I'll tell you why.
Sure.
It's learning, right?
Yeah.
If you take me and you, and we go through this situation, and you decide that you're going to do jiu-jitsu, and I decide I'm going to weightlift, in 10 years, who's happy and who's sad?
Yeah.
We know the answer.
What is it right now that you're considering more important than jiu-jitsu or the gym or whatever?
Which the actual answer to that is nothing. There's nothing more important than your life, than your fitness and the jiu-jitsu. In the long run, what you're going to get from these two things, from fitness and from jiu-jitsu, you're going to have so much value in your life.
Yeah.
They're going to be worth way more what these little marginal things that you're cutting out are. And you know, let's go ahead and just apply this to life as well, because jiu-jitsu is such a great metaphor for life. Whatever you're doing, whatever goal you're trying to achieve, if you're letting those frustrations when you hit those obstacles, if you're letting them control you and get you down, that's the wrong attitude to have.
Yep.
Look at it as a learning opportunity. Look at it as something that's good that's happening. Look at it as a chance for you to try something new. Look at it as the journey that you're trying to achieve. And by the way, anything that's easy to achieve and you don't hit any obstacles, well, that's not worth it, right? That's not going to get the full satisfaction that you want out of that. So in life, as in jiu-jitsu, don't get frustrated. Embrace those challenges, because those are what is making this goal worthwhile. It can be done. Your actions are a statement. What is in your budget right now that you can cut out? You're gonna go see the new movie. What about the nights that you go out to eat? Cut that out. And now you got enough money for your gym membership. And really, your jiu-jitsu is part of your fitness. The optional things in life, these are the top two.
Yeah.
These are the top two.
I think so too. And
tell me I'm wrong.
I can't tell you you're wrong.
Good. So, for me, my priority is gonna go to the jiu-jitsu. And it's a long, slow journey that takes a long time. But you know what? I know it's worth it to get up and get after it. You're going to get injuries. You're going to get little injuries. You're going to get big injuries. You're going to be sore. So yes, you will be frustrated. So how do you counter all that? You just got to embrace it. You got to embrace all those things. You got to enjoy all those things. And I hate to be cliche here, but you got to enjoy the journey. You got to enjoy getting tapped out by somebody that's small. Be amazed by that.
Yep.
Say, dang, how did that just happen? That is impressive.
Yep.
Say, hey, got a little war scar on my face. I got, split the eye open. Okay, cool. Chicks dig scars. Just going to go. Don't look at all that stuff as negative. Look at it as, it's like, don't rush to the end. Don't rush to the end. Don't be in a rush to get there. Take your time and enjoy the sights that you're going to go for. So from training with Dean for so many years, he's just got some positions that are brutal.
Yes.
Brutal positions. And, for instance, his mount is outstanding. When he gets the mount, when anybody else that I've ever trained with in my life has mounted, with the exception, I guess, of Hicks and Gracie, I felt like, oh, well, it's not Dean. This is not, this isn't a horrible scenario, right? And not that I'm not that worried. I'm not trying to degrade people I've trained with, but that is Dean has an incredible mount. And on top of that, Dean kind of knows my escapes. So whereas if I roll with a random other really good, world-class black belt, they might not know the particulars of my escape. Dean actually does know those.
And he's good at it.
So you're right in that the more you train with people that are better than you, your defense is going to become very good. Because when you mount me, you got a good solid mount, but I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to be out of this in a short period of time with no real threats.
Keep telling me.
Whoever you roll with, whether they're worse than you, the same as you, or better than you, you're going to get a lot out of it.
Of course.
All three of them. Yeah. So you should roll with all three of those types of people. I have a tendency to want to usually roll with guys that are, good, and I'm all training with everybody. But I always prefer, of course, that I'd rather get bullied, right? I want to get after it,
Yeah.
you definitely get benefit from training with people that are better than you, worse than you, and the same as you. Because one of them, you're practicing defense. One of them, you're practicing pure offense. And someone that's equal than you got to start practicing your setups and your approaches. And you got to learn how to defend and do offense and defense at the same time. So it's all good.
Well, as far as overcoming the frustrations or whatever, it is a good situation where you can get in with guys just as beginner as you. And hope that they hang around as...
I could see where it could become frustrating if you were the guy that you were talking about earlier. Let's say a guy you have to work late and you can only go to the advanced class, and all of a sudden you think jiu-jitsu is just getting crushed.
Yeah,
and destroyed
and I can't learn this really.
Yeah. So keep in mind that if you're in that situation, it's okay. You're gonna when you eventually get to roll with people that are more your skill level, you'll be that much better off.
Yeah, for sure. And watch the first time you tap someone out with a move that you learned.
Celebrate that, did you?
Yeah, it's a good time for everyone.
Remember that jiu-jitsu should be fun.